I want you to pray out loud as God leads you in your heart to pray for President Trump, that God would give him wisdom, that God would protect him, that God would guide and direct his each and every step, and that God would bless this nation once again.
Franklin Graham, a towering figure in the evangelical community and global humanitarian efforts, has just made a surprising announcement that's left many wondering. After years of leading initiatives that have reached countless lives, he's preparing to step away. What could prompt such a drastic decision from a man whose work seemed inseparable from his identity? As whispers grow louder, questions arise. Is it the weight of his family's legacy, personal struggles, or something even deeper? Let's dive into the unexpected reasons behind Franklin Graham's farewell and uncover what this means for the future of the communities he's dedicated his life to serving. The early years, upholding a family legacy. Born on July 14, 1952, Franklin entered the world with a powerful legacy to live up to. His father, Billy Graham, was a revered evangelist who reached millions worldwide. Growing up surrounded by faith, Franklin was raised with a strong Christian foundation and high expectations. However, as a teenager, he began rebelling against the path set by his family. This defiance, intensified by the pressure to live up to his father's reputation, led him down a different road. Eventually, he was expelled from boarding school, distancing himself from the faith-filled life his parents had envisioned. Franklin's rebellious phase extended into adulthood as he pursued a lifestyle far removed from his family's values, distancing himself from both his faith and his family. During this time, he searched for his own path, away from the expectations tied to his famous last name. A turning point, spiritual renewal in Jerusalem. At 22, Franklin's life changed dramatically. During a visit to Jerusalem, he read the book of John, where one verse resonated deeply. Unless one is born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God. The idea of rebirth struck him profoundly, marking the beginning of his transformation. For the first time, faith felt genuine and personal, and he began turning away from the self-centered lifestyle he had pursued. This experience helped him see Christianity as a personal relationship with Jesus rather than a set of rules. Gradually, Franklin let go of his old ways and committed to a life centered on faith, taking his first steps toward ministry with an approach that would intertwine gospel work with direct, tangible aid for those in need. Entering ministry and humanitarian efforts. Following his spiritual renewal, Franklin felt called to ministry. He started by working with the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association, founded by his father. However, his association with Bob Pierce, the founder of Samaritan's Purse, was what truly set him on a unique path. In 1973, Franklin joined Pierce on a mission trip, exposing him to the vast humanitarian needs worldwide. He saw how providing physical help alongside spiritual guidance could create a powerful impact, which inspired him to blend these elements in his own ministry. After Pierce's passing, Franklin took on a leadership role at Samaritan's Purse, transforming it from a smaller charity into a prominent global relief organization. Under his guidance, Samaritan's Purse became known for its quick disaster response and its combination of practical aid and spiritual support. During this time, Franklin launched Operation Christmas Child, a project delivering shoeboxes filled with gifts to children around the world, a simple gesture that carried a message of faith and hope. Humanitarian missions and disaster relief. Throughout his leadership, Franklin directed Samaritan's Purse in response to numerous global crises, from the 2010 Haiti earthquake to the Syrian refugee crisis. In Haiti, he oversaw emergency efforts that included setting up field hospitals and providing vital supplies. During the Syrian crisis, Samaritan's Purse supported millions fleeing from conflict zones. Franklin's dedication to direct involvement demonstrated his belief in servant leadership by addressing both the physical and spiritual needs of those in crisis. These efforts showed Franklin's commitment to lasting support. Samaritan's Purse not only offered immediate relief, but also helped communities rebuild, working alongside local churches to ensure ongoing assistance long after the initial crisis. By merging humanitarian aid with the gospel, Franklin established a legacy that reflects his deep commitment to service. Hey, Golden Throwback fans, ready to take a trip down memory lane? Perfect Fifth has you covered with graphic tees that celebrate the music you love. Check out this cassette-era design, a tribute to those mixtape days. Or vibe with Melting Vinyl Sunset, bringing back the golden age of records. And, for the Patriots, Stars, Stripes, and Strings, combines music and Americana in a style all your own. Get it for yourself or as the perfect gift for the music lover in your life. And right now, get 30% off your order with code THROWBACK30 at checkout. Click the link in the description to shop now. Perfect Fifth, wear the rhythm, relive the moments. Evangelical outreach, following his father's path. Since 1989, Franklin has honored his father's evangelistic legacy through large-scale festivals, leading over 325 events in 55 countries. Modeled after Billy Graham's Crusades, these events featured music, personal stories, and a clear message about faith. However, Franklin modernized his father's outreach, using social media and digital platforms to reach younger generations and make the festivals accessible to those who couldn't attend. These gatherings also reinvigorated local faith communities, often leaving churches energized and more engaged. By using new technologies to spread a timeless message, Franklin demonstrated his adaptability while remaining grounded in core beliefs. Political involvement and social debates. Franklin's ministry has not been without controversy, particularly due to his political activism. He has publicly supported Donald Trump and taken strong stances on issues such as same-sex marriage, religious freedoms, and immigration. This approach has earned him both praise and criticism, as some see him as a defender of traditional Christian values, while others view his positions as divisive, contrasting with his father's more inclusive approach. These views have occasionally created tension within the Graham family, as Franklin's outspoken political stance differs from his father's nonpartisan approach, which was designed to make the gospel accessible to everyone, regardless of political leanings. Franklin remains steadfast in his beliefs, seeing his advocacy as aligned with biblical values and as a defense of Christian freedoms in an increasingly secular society. The weight of legacy and loss. The death of Billy Graham in 2018 marked a significant moment for Franklin. Billy was not only a father, but also a mentor and source of moral guidance. Franklin often shares that this loss left him feeling deeply responsible for upholding his father's legacy of integrity and compassion. Reflecting on Billy's life has strengthened Franklin's resolve to continue sharing the gospel and supporting humanitarian work, while reminding him of the challenges tied to the Graham name. Stepping back, health, reflection, and future plans. Now, as Franklin faces health issues and reconsiders his priorities, he is preparing to step down. His retirement is not simply about age, but rather about preparing the next generation to carry on his work. The strain of leading a global organization, along with health and personal concerns, has led him to reflect on his future. As he transitions out of his role, there is anticipation about what lies ahead for Samaritan's Purse and Franklin's place in the evangelical world. His departure could usher in fresh leadership perspectives while allowing his legacy of faith and humanitarian service, rooted in his father's teachings, to continue shaping lives worldwide. If you found Franklin Graham's journey inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of influential lives.